Hello students, today in this class we will be learning about approximate method of analysis. In structural analysis 2 we have unit 3 as approximate method of analysis, where you will be learning about analyzing a frame in different methods like portal method, cantilever method and substitute method and factor method. We have different types of method for the analysis of frames, right. So, first in this video we will be learning about portal method, and I will show you one problem based on that. First let us know what is approximate method of analysis. Approximate method of analysis is nothing but, see, for analyzing a frames or two-story frames or a structure, you have different methods like Candice method, moment distribution method. Approximate method, how it is different from those methods, this will analyze the indeterminate structure to determinate structures. Okay, so it will analyze for two different types of loads, that is vertical loads and the horizontal loads. So for vertical loads, as we all know, what are the vertical loads? Dead loads, live loads, these are considered as the vertical loads. What are the horizontal loads? They are seismic loads and wind loads, these are the horizontal loads. So for the analyzing of a structure, what you all need is, you need different methods, right. For the, in approximate method of analysis, we have for the analyzing of, we have two different loads, they are vertical loads and horizontal loads. So approximate method of analysis consider both of them. Okay, for vertical loads we will take live load plus dead load. Okay, whereas for horizontal loads, wind loads and seismic loads. So these are the two types of loads which we consider for the approximate method of analysis. For the vertical loads, we have substitution method. For the analysis of a frame. Okay, whereas for the horizontal loads, you have three different methods. They are portal method, second one is cantilever method, and third one is factor method. So these four methods include the approximate method of analysis for the structure of a frame. Okay, so among them, this portal method and cantilever method are very important and they are widely used methods for the analysis. Okay, so let us see what is portal method. See, portal method has two particular assumptions. They are, first one is that for the at the point of contour flexure, it is considered exactly at the center of the beam. Okay, that is the first assumption for the portal method, and the second assumption is that the interior column has double the exterior columns. See, you will have the on the interior column is twice that of the exterior columns. Okay, for example, these are the very important and two assumptions of the you will be considering for the calculation of the problems and for the moments. Okay, so point of closure acts at middle. This is the one of the assumption, and the second one is interior column has twice the moment of exterior columns. Okay, here for example you can see this frame, here it has two stories. Okay, for that these two, this one and this one are the exterior columns, whereas this line you can see this column is the interior column. So while analyzing, when you will calculate the moments, you will take double for this compared to these two. Okay, so these are the two important assumptions of the portal frame. Okay. Next we will see the procedure. When you see the procedure, how to calculate the and how to analyze the frame, we have 5 to 6 steps for the analysis in the portal frame. First one is calculation of column shear. Okay, this is the first step in the portal method for the analysis of a frame. Okay, this is the first one, and the second one is calculation of column moment. And third one is calculation of beam moment. And fourth point is the calculation of beam shear. And your fifth point is the calculation of axial forces. And sixth point, if in any question, if they'll ask you to draw bending moment diagram, you need to draw the bending moment diagram. BMD, the bending moment diagram. Okay, the given analysis of the structure. So these are the important points which you will be considering for solving portal method problem. So if you are done with these 6 steps, then your analysis will be done, and you will be having the bending moment diagram and the shear force diagram as well for the problem. Okay, this is the procedure. So for example, here you can see one 2-story frame where it is subjected for 40 kilonewton story and 20 Newton for the third story. These are the beams. For the first, you have 40 kilonewton, second you have 40 kilonewtons of load, and for the third beam, you have 20 kilonewtons of load. So when you solve a problem, first, for example, let us take this is the problem. Here you need to analyze the structure for the moments based on the portal method. Okay, first when you consider this frame, note it down, name the points. Okay, after naming, let us consider this P, this is P2 and this is P3. Okay, P is nothing but for calculating the loads and the moments, we are naming it as P1. The first beam, let us consider as P1, P2, P3 are from the bottom, middle and top. Okay, bottom, middle and top parts of this analysis of the structure. Okay, and this side it is also P1, P2 and P3. Okay, in between you will take 2P1, 2P2 and 2P3. Okay, this is the first part, the bottom story, and this is second part, and this is third part. So P1 in double that of exterior, right? From the assumption of this, interior column has twice moment as that of the external column. So P1, this will be 2P1, and this is also external column, right? So this will be P1 as usual. Next, for the second in the middle story, it is P2, it is 2P2 and it is P2. And for the third story, it is P3, 2P3 and P3. Okay. In this way, first you will be naming the points, and then you will be writing down the parts P1, P2 and P3, and then make it 2P1, 2P2 and 2P3. Okay. So this is the introduction for the approximate method of analysis, where you will be having different methods like portal method, cantilever method, factor method for the horizontal loads, and for the vertical load you have the method of substitution. Okay, and then you will have two assumptions, the assumptions of the portal method, and this is the procedure for the calculation and for the analysis of the structure in the portal method. Okay, in the next part we will be solving this problem. Thank you.